I'm Rebekah Sanders. My teaching title is AP Psychology teacher, and I've been teaching for 19 years.
It's a very interesting class, and Miss Sanders, who teaches it, she is a wonderful teacher.
It's basically a survey class of psychology, so you touch on all of the different types of psychology. We start with history and the different approaches, and we move on to biology, motivation, social psychology, and then we touch on abnormal psychology.
The course definitely is challenging, but Miss Sanders gives us stripe sessions and stuff to go in and study, and she's always been pretty reasonable about our tests and stuff.
I've had lots and lots of students that have moved on to study some form of psychology, so I have several that are getting their doctorates in industrial psychology or behavioral psychology.
AP Psychology has definitely opened up the possibility of me being a psychiatrist, or maybe taking some form of career in that direction, because it is a very interesting class with very interesting material.
Psychology infiltrates all areas of our lives, so it would help them in their relationships, it helps them in the business world. It gives them a great foundation for starting a college class, but it really does impact every aspect.
She certainly knows how to keep the students engaged.
It gives you an interesting view into how the human mind works.
Doing a research project where the kids get to choose their own research and produce data for that research. So they're doing either survey method or experimental method. And within certain boundaries, they get to pretty much explore whatever they're interested in.
A research project where we got in our own groups and we conducted our own research studies. My group, we conducted our own correlational research study where we wanted to survey adults and see if how many kids they had affected how much they went out to eat. And what my group did, we stood outside of Kroger for 2 hours and we passed out surveys to the adults, and that was a very interesting experience to be able to do that through our school.
I try to make it applicable. Since it is psychology and it deals with the individual, then I try to make it something they can use in life. So the challenges are there, obviously it's a college level course, but we try to do a lot of instruction on the growth mindset and what it means to tackle a new problem and figure out how to be successful in it. Hopefully they will get new knowledge and get to explore people and personalities and individuals in a way they never have before. And then they also will hopefully get college credit, and they get some useful tools to use in their everyday life.
I think people should take this course because it's really interesting.
It gives me a look into what I might be doing in the future, because a career in psychology definitely does interest me now that I've taken the course because of all the interesting information I've learned. But before I took the class, I wasn't even interested in psychology. But after taking the course, it definitely has opened that possibility for me.